So I was out for a ride on my motorbike and I was feeling faint, so we decided to stop for food at a pub at the Noble Falls Tavern, and the police seemed to think that I might have lost consciousness, so I just ended up riding straight through a corner off of a bridge across to the bank on the other side and then rolled down into the water. I had completely shattered my vertebra at T3 to the point where it completely sliced my spinal cord at that level. My life had sort of completely turned upside down, and I was extremely worried going forward how expensive everything was going to be.
The Insurance Commission got involved with Ebonny when we received notification of her catastrophic injury through the hospital. We looked at discharge from hospital, and the preference was for Ebonny to return home. She had newly built her house, not taking into account being in a wheelchair, so there was a lot of planning on how Ebonny would be able to move back home and live independently. And on top of that, we looked at rehabilitation for her to reach her maximum potential. So there was a lot of physiotherapy, occupational therapy involved in that. Modifications to Ebonny's home have included her bathroom to widen the doorway so that she could actually get into the bathroom, and then to utilise the bathroom facilities. In her bedroom, we changed the wardrobe so that she was able to have pull-down rails so she could access all of her clothes. And then the kitchen has recently been modified so that she can be independent in cooking. She can access all aspects of her kitchen now independently. She wasn't able to use the cooker because it was unsafe with the height and dealing with hot foods, and she's now able to use the cooker. Without the Catastrophic Injury Support Scheme, Ebonny would likely have been unable to have all of the modifications completed that have been, and therefore she would have been more reliant on care services for probably the rest of her life, and probably unable to actually live independently in her own home. It's been really important from day one for me to be able to understand Ebonny and understand what her goals are in her life, particularly at the time of early injury, but also for long-term future planning as well. So having that relationship has enabled me to have that insight to be able to support Ebonny.
As things were getting done, I could kind of see some sort of light at the end of the tunnel, and I now have a lot more to look forward to, and I'm able to sort of dream about what I can do and make it happen.